My son Victor turned six yesterday, and tomorrow we're having a birthday party for him. I can't believe he is just 6. I know it's very cliche, so I'm just gonna stop there and go on to why I'm making this video. Victor wanted a birthday party, and the theme would be ocean or sea life. Over the last several years, both John is my husband, have been very much growing more aware of our contribution to the pollution in the ocean and pollution in general. I have made over the last 2 years a lot of modifications. We've become vegetarian about 95% of the time. So we have significantly reduced our contribution in that way. And I know that when we talk about our own environmental impact, it feels like we are a tiny individual contributing so little when corporations are still contributing so much more that we feel powerless. But regardless, I feel like for me and my family, it's been very important to know that I am not adding on to the big problem that humanity is already creating. With Victor wanting an ocean-themed birthday party, it really triggered me to jumpstart even more to amplify some of my efforts that I'm doing in my household. And I'm going to be sharing a lot of these things at his party tomorrow, some of my efforts. But I think I wanted this to be something that even my friends and people that aren't at my party to be able to know some of the things that I have been able to do and some of the little side projects that I had in my already crazy life. So let's get to it. When he told me he wanted an ocean birthday party, I thought it would be fun to email some of these companies that are trying to reduce the amount of plastic in the ocean to see if they would send me samples of their products so that my friends would hopefully look at it and get a sample of it and subscribe to it. Speaking of subscription, before we actually talk about these products that I have been using, I am a huge fan of subscriptions. I use Amazon subscription, I use Target subscription for all things household. We literally just grocery for food. I get subscription I used to get subscription for laundry detergent, these huge gallons of laundry. The household cleaner, I was, and I still am a big fan of Method Company. But all this stuff comes in plastic. Even the darn toilet paper comes wrapped in plastic, in the giant plastic. I love the convenience, but I was trying to find a way to reduce my plastic waste within my household, especially single-use plastic. But honestly, I've been avoiding buying plastic for the last 2 months, and it's a challenge. I'll get to the challenges of plastic use at a birthday party in just a second. I'm trying to focus here. So we talk about the subscription and how we all get tons of plastic in our house for cleaning, toilet paper, and laundry detergent, softener for the laundry, dishwashing, the container for the dishwashing soap and all of that. Hand soap, and I'm like, man, am I gonna need to switch to bar soap? Anyways, so I have been slowly doing the switch over time myself. And the first company that I emailed was called 4Ocean. And what they do is they clean up the ocean. I keep jumping because this is such a complex issue and there's a lot of moving parts. A friend of mine yesterday posted about how much she recycles. We have been doing recycling effort for at least 5 years in our house, probably more. My husband is very much in charge of that recycling part. But ultimately, recycling, just a very small portion of what we actually put in the recycle bin gets recycled. That brings me to when I went to look up some facts about the ocean. Not only we're killing fish with the ocean, pretty soon there'll be more plastic in the ocean than sea animals. We are already eating plastic from microplastic that has been in the ocean. And this is also, going back to the soap. So there's a lot of little things that are involved in this. So this company called 4Ocean, they responded to my email. I explained to them what I'm trying to do. It's to do a birthday party with no plastic. And I also wanted to see if they had some information on their cleaning efforts that I could share with people at the party. Haley from 4Ocean was super grateful, so super graceful, and sent me an email saying that she was going to send me a package full of, with some information and some special things for Victor. I still haven't received that, so I can't share that with you. But I do want to share with you guys some information about 4Ocean, because they take away all the plastic from the ocean and then make it into a bracelet. Now, a company that did respond to me, and they actually sent me 2 big bags of this with their product. And what their product really is a multi-surface cleaner that comes in paper and is a tablet. So inside this, you open this and there's a tablet. And this is why you've seen this container, is because I finally got around to using their product, their multi-surface, to clean the house for the party. I've been cleaning crazy the last couple days, cleaning and hiding for this thing, because this party's in my house. And so you no longer need to buy all tons of plastic for cleaning products. You just have one of your jugs, and they have different, I don't say flavors, but different smell, different scents. This one is a lemon scent. I'm not really a fan of the lemon flavor, but they were so nice and sent me a ton of these samples for me to give to my friends tomorrow. So not only the kids are gonna be going home with party favors, but the adults are gonna be going home with party favors. And I'm hoping that if I can convince at least one of my 20 friends to, move away from single-use plastic and reduce their plastic consumption, it would be wonderful. Yeah, speaking of that, going back to the subscription, I'm a big fan of subscriptions. So I have a few things here that I have gotten from my subscription switch away from plastic. And the first company that I want to share with you guys is called Drops. Well, not the first, but one of the companies is called Drops. And it's a subscription base, and they have a laundry detergent, and they have dishwashing soap. My laundry is my favorite because I am now getting rid of this giant jug of soap. It comes, you can subscribe and you can adjust how many you want. And in here, there's little pods that you go and put in a dishwashing soap, a dishwashing machine. I keep saying dishwashing. This is for the laundry. And this is a lavender eucalyptus, not flavor because we're not eating this, but the scent. And it's really nice that now I have 0 plastic waste from all my laundry, which was major in my house. I do a lot of laundry. Now, they also have dishwashing soap. So it's the same, it comes in a box, and all of this is dissolvable. Now, obviously, for us, the dishwashing soap was always dissolvable. It's the container is really the big change, going from plastic to paper to cardboard. Now, another company is, and was me trying the frustration with avoiding plastic. There's this company called Breezio, and it's the same. It's sheets for laundry, and they come in this is the soap. So you put this with your laundry and wash it. So it's laundry detergent. But I hate that it still comes in the dark plastic. It smells great, but they really need to think about this plastic use here, because we tried to get rid of plastic. This is the whole reason why I'm buying this away from my jug, is just to get rid of this plastic. I think this covers all the products. Now, other tiny story about this is, I own a business and I do trade shows at a Texas Speech and Language Association every March. 2 years ago, a company, they have tons of giveaways, right? These companies at their booth. One of this company had these reusable grocery bags, or not reusable bags, but using it for grocery. And they have a huge, they had 2 huge boxes full of it that they were going to trash. Since it was in Texas and I was going to drive home, I said, I'll take it. So I brought home, it's been sitting in my garage for 2 years, besides the one that we have been using ourselves to do grocery, mostly John. So now I'm going to share these bags also with my parents for their favors for my ocean theme party, because we know that these grocery bags are really one of the most impactful, because animals have been eating plastic bags, and I think us stopping using these plastic at a grocery store is easily a contribution that we can make to stop adding our plastic use. Okay, so before I let you guys go, this has turned out a really long video. I wanted to just briefly mention how hard it is to do at this day and age, just to try to avoid use plastic and single-use plastic specifically. Everything that I buy for the party, you know, even if I'm buying to do the treats in the paper bag, they all come wrapped in a plastic bag. And if you know, I end up getting super hyper focused on avoiding plastic at all costs. But I think if we could all at least be more aware of our usage of plastic and make sure we pass these behaviors on to our children, I think we can leave the planet a little less worse, because honestly, we're all unfortunately contributing to pollution of the environment and of our oceans. Now I have to go back cleaning and decorating. Hopefully you guys are gonna be seeing some of my decoration if you're watching this video as one of my personal friends. If you're coming to the party tomorrow, I'll see you soon.